What up, y'all? It's your boy RickyMoto. Welcome back to yet another video. I wanted to make this video just to talk a little bit about some things that have been on my mind. I'm going to be addressing a couple of the hate comments that have been recently posted on my channel, along with some plans moving forward and things that I'm going to be changing up for the near future of this channel. Kind of like an apology video, I feel like, but also an update video, because there's been just a lot of stuff on my mind that I haven't really been talking about, and those things have been actually affecting the content that have been posted on my channel recently. But before we get into this video, make sure to drop a like and a comment below. I'm actually on my way to work right now, so my commute will be about 30 minutes. Hopefully we can get all our points out. We gotta get some coffee to get myself fueled up, because I haven't been sleeping all too much, because I've been preparing for a pop-up event for CLICHEBUILT, which is gonna be coming up in about a month and a half. More on that later on in this video. Before we get started into all of the goodness, make sure to drop a like and a comment below for the algorithm. And if you are new to this channel, I make automotive content with motorcycles and cars, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, as well as turning on the post notifications to see when I upload. On top of that, we have also just released new products on CLICHEBUILT.com. Sound like a broken record every time I bring it up, but we have just launched new products. We have new air fresheners and a whole assortment of other products such as license plate covers, etc., etc. Still working on a little bit more stuff as well. There's also going to be a lot more exclusive stuff coming soon, especially at the pop-up event. So, stay tuned for that. Mark your calendars in June sometime. I'm gonna, make an official announcement on that in another video. But yeah, jumping right into it without wasting any more time, I want to talk more about the hate first. So this is not the first time that it's happened, but there's been a couple of videos that I posted on the channel that garnered a lot of negativity, especially the more aggressive pure ride videos. The most recent one being this clip right here that I almost went off the road. And this moment was not only very bad for me because I almost died, let alone the passenger riding with me and the rest of the riders. There was a lot of bikes on the road during that time and a lot of cars. So it was a very hectic situation. So if I were to go down in that moment, it would cause not only one catastrophic issue, but a lot. It was like a group organized event, and it would have been really, really devastating for everyone involved, along with the team who built the event. Now, obviously that situation was really, really bad, and it definitely made a lot of heads turn. There's a few comments mentioning some things about how aggressive I'm riding, how it's a bad image for the community, etc., etc. And I gotta admit, my riding in that video, or during that entire ride going upstate, was quite aggressive. Along with the rest of the group, we were all pretty much bombing down the road at incredibly dangerously speeds. And I'm not saying that, two wrongs make a right, because all of us are at fault here. We all shouldn't have been riding in such weight. But we also have to be a little realistic, because we are on these high-powered machines, and motorcycling and the culture around it, oftentimes on sport bikes at least, people who ride such things tend to go a little ham. And definitely when it comes to like the law or even just morality, it's quite insane and it's not good, for sure. This kind of culture or this kind of activity, it's not new. It's not uncommon. And I'm not trying to justify my actions here for riding in such an aggressive way, but I think it's also important to just realize that this is kind of what it is, right? I think it's different for someone who just rides like that with like their friends or their groups versus someone who actually posts it, because if I never posted it, none of the comments would, come in like that, and no one would even know that happened. Because I have this page and I, post content, it makes it so my reputation kind of matters to some level, This is not the first time, like I said, there's been other times in the past where, I got a whole bunch of hate comments for riding aggressively. Specifically this older video, how to relieve stress on the Yamaha R7, which I've actually taken off to be re-edited and kind of fixed up a bit before republishing it. It's the same thing, it's always the aggressive riding, it's always the, insanity kind of stuff. And I'm here to just apologize for, setting that kind of image. These videos have been causing me to lose subscribers, lose kind of, loyalty and whatnot. There's been people who have followed me for a long time that have left because of these videos. And I understand that the people who are, speaking up about it are those who are concerned about my safety, concerned about, just life. They don't want me going down, and I appreciate that. And sometimes we need to hear the hard truth, and we need people to kind of tell us what we're doing is not good. At the same time, I'm not like completely unaware to it. Like, I know what I'm doing is insane. A lot of us are in the younger generation. I'm in my early 20s, and naturally, especially as a male in their 20s, younger 20s specifically, we have that sort of invisible feeling where we feel like we can do anything. And it definitely can cause us to not really know our limitations, push boundaries, and do things that aren't necessarily safe and not really feeling the danger behind it. Alright, I'll get a tall vanilla sweet cream cold brew with an extra shot. Now, the hate also goes beyond just that, because even in my more recent videos, there have been people, you know, commenting negative things about how the quality of my content is not good, or like I'm not knowledgeable about what I'm talking about, etc., etc. And I also want to talk about that because recently, over the past few months, I haven't been happy with what I'm posting. And I know you can argue like, oh, if you're not happy with it, why are you posting it, right? Because at the end of the day, this channel is also part of my job now. There's a kind of a requirement to be consistent with the uploads, you know, regardless if it's high quality or not. You just have to put something out there. And by doing so, I've been putting a lot of half-assed content that I'm rushing, things I'm not really prepared to shoot or talk about. I'm not really happy with the quality of content that I'm putting out, nor is my viewers. And you know, they're very vocal about that. And you know, it kind of made me take a step back and go back to the drawing board and realize, do I really want to keep going with this? And especially now that I'm building a brand around my channel, the whole reputation thing kind of just goes up even more, where I can't set a bad image if I'm building a brand around it, right? And the brand that I'm gonna be doing a pop-up event, you know, taking very seriously, I have to kind of reevaluate what it is that I'm putting out there on the internet. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. It's not like I don't know how to make videos. But you know, the videos I've been putting out are very sloppily edited, being very careless with also just the equipment, because you know, recently I had a lot of technical difficulties with like issues with like equipment failures, microphone problems, camera's not working, like the Insta360. I haven't even, all the footage that I've shot from all the rides recently are messed up. They don't even work. There's a lot of the things and precautionary things that I should have checked prior. And a lot of the times it's like I'm getting new equipment, but I don't even test it before actually using it. And so a lot of them were defective, or I didn't set it up properly. So I think I gotta, you know, kind of slow down and be a little bit more patient and actually take the necessary steps to do what's right. By rushing a lot of stuff, by rushing the content, being unprepared for it, from a, you know, script standpoint, planning standpoint, and even just equipment standpoint, it all backfires at the end. And I end up just putting something out that I'm not really happy with. And so this kind of transitions into me talking about the plans for the future with this channel and the type of content you can expect. And you know, just looking back at my channel from the very beginning, my content used to be a lot better. You know, I had a lot of like cinematic sequences, music, audio mixing. So I want to get back into making actual moto vlogs where I'm talking and giving you guys some value. But yeah, you know, I want to, you know, get back into making normal moto vlogs where I'm talking or doing tutorial videos, you know, providing actual value to you guys with like stuff you can learn. But on top of that, you know, this is the part where I'm a little confused. You know, I've been kind of thinking about the direction of this channel, because I feel like I've been kind of stagnant with the type of content I've been producing. Played around with a couple of different video formats, with adding some vlog stuff in there, adding some automotive stuff in there, but I feel like the only videos that really garner the kind of views that I'm looking for is just moto vlogs and pure rides. And you know, sometimes I feel like that's all that you guys want. It kind of makes me feel like I can't really expand beyond that, you know? I want to do a lot of things. I want to, you know, put more styles of content out there, and I definitely gotta try it out more. You know, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about that. Like, if I want to introduce new styles of content, would you guys like it, or what kind of content would you guys want to see? Because based on where I live in New York, the weather conditions are pretty difficult to, you know, ride every day or ride often, just because it's either always raining, it's too cold, too hot, etc., etc. That I only can make content for half the year, which is not really good from a business standpoint. And so if I can expand my content to have more variety, then I can be able to produce content all year round without having to worry about the limitations of Mother Nature. The last thing I want to talk about is a potential rebrand. So as you guys know, this channel is called RickyMoto because our main focus originally was motorcycles, but as time went on, we started, you know, kind of expanding to different topics with cars and stuff. And I'm starting to feel like if I expand my content to more stuff, there's a chance that the name might not really be relevant anymore, or it might not really make sense. Because if I'm making automotive content in general, then RickyMoto is very stagnant to just motorcycles only. Now, of course, the channel, I still plan on keeping it like 90% still motorcycle focused. I still gotta think about it a little bit more, but you know, there's a chance that there might be a rebrand coming soon. And also, you know, RickyMoto was a very special name to me. You guys ever seen like a video where I talked about the RickyMoto name? There's a really deep meaning behind it. I'm starting to kind of outgrow it a little bit because I feel like I want to expand my reach at this point. And also, Ricky is not even my name. I don't know if you guys actually know that or not, but Ricky was never my name. It's not even close to what my actual name is. And so that's why, like, I don't know. It doesn't really sit right with me that I'm calling myself RickyMoto when that's never my name. It was just something that I kind of made up to kind of hide my identity. Now, this is a very like transitional stage for the channel, so there's gonna be a lot of weird kind of content styles coming out soon. Just, you know, bear with me. I'm trying to figure it all out. And in terms of addressing all the hate and stuff, I apologize for the lack of quality in the content or the substance of the content. And I definitely want to be a little bit more aware of what it is that I'm putting out. Also, just kind of reevaluating my riding style to make sure I'm not putting myself in danger or putting a bad example out there. The last thing before I leave is that we are setting up a pop-up event soon for CLICHEBUILT, and I'm developing a lot of merchandise for it. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to be posting a lot about that on like the social media pages. You know, little by little, as things start picking up, I'm going to be doing, you know, more and more with it. Setting up more events, setting up more products and more services and whatnot. Also just opening it up to be more community friendly and provide opportunities to even you guys for sponsorship, for affiliate marketing, stuff like that. So you guys can also get a piece of the pie, if you will. But yeah, guys, check out the website, CLICHEBUILT.com. So yeah, with that being said, make sure to drop a like and a comment below. If you made it this far in this video, thank you. I appreciate the patience and the dedication that you guys put into, you know, watching the content. Yeah, this year is gonna be big, man. You know, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, and I'm really, really excited to work on all these projects. But yeah, guys, it's been your boy RickyMoto. That might be the last time I'm saying that. Signing off and going into the future. Peace out.